I'm giving a PSA, yeah, a word of advice. You see the name of the sign. But before I get into that, my people, tap all the way into my new YouTube channel. You see it in the furthermore. You see it in the name, in the description. But watch this. Some wise words of advice. The book of Cersei says, do I become your enemy by telling you the truth? So let's say you have a demographic of people, they do this, peace, oh, peace. We come in peace and, you know, we're all about love, but really it's. But watch this, look, I think it was episode 8 of my new YouTube channel. I done a talkative session called The Earth Angel, talking about a demographic of people who are the angels. Now, even before that, they were stalking, but watch this. Angels, them. Do I become your enemy by telling you the truth? And, you know, the only thing that I did was highlight who a specific demographic of people are. So watch this now. Instead of people continuously stalking me, yeah, or trying to frequent at the places that I frequent, or, you know, whatever path I've walked, you're trying to replicate that path. But watch this. Why don't you just get a job? Why, instead of, you know, just applying for benefits or anything of the sort and then stalk a demographic? Now, watch this. It's crazy because all the individuals that partaken in like the stalking or whatever, it's like they must hate melanated individuals. But then, cool. So, if you hate melanated individuals, why do you stalk them? Why do you befriend them? Why do you pretend to like them? Why do you welcome them into your circumference? Why do you then go to a tan store to tan yourself in attempts to be that? That's a state of confusion. But nevertheless, I'm at a point where, look, I'm continuously harassed. Yeah, hold on. Continuously harassed. Subscribe to the new YouTube channel, Vina. The name is in the description of the live. But yeah, man. After today I released episode 10 of Spiritual Hygiene. Yeah, on my new YouTube channel. Now, regardless, you know, I've come to realize there's people that they're struggling in their mental faculties. And instead of, you know, either embracing the truth They want to mingle with individuals they know, listen, I shouldn't be mingling with. And I'm thinking, that's very egotistical. It's very arrogant. But watch this. Once again, to all the earth angels, black, pink, blue, white, and purple, why don't you just focus on yourself and do better? Everything is conspiracy theories until you merely just read history. And because I'm not a stereotypical melanated man that just, and I study to show myself approved. But even prior to me studying, it has been like this. But when I've come to the end of my own research, it just boils down to one thing: insecurities and another individual's own self-hate. So if me, an individual, strong, who's sure of myself, what would possess me to continuously attempt to project myself into someone's life that I don't like at all? But I will tell myself, yeah, I'm bullying, I'm humbling, I'm this and I'm that. But it screams how much you want to be like a specific demographic of people. But instead of saying that, everybody falls into a state of delusion and pretending like to say, we are the ones above you and you need to cower into that. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's perfect that all things have amounted the way that they've amounted, because watch this. Once again, today I released episode 10 of Spiritual Hygiene, which is called Truths. Now, I should get at least 10 subscribers because of the amount of people that have come in and left, continuously leaving. Kindly go over to my new YouTube channel and subscribe, because I think this might be the last live stream. This is merely just that PSA. Like, I'm like, listen, you need to do better as a demographic of people. Yes, there are those people who are very insecure within themselves, and all they desire out of life is materialism. But once the materialism is gone, then what? Not everybody wants materialism. Not everybody, like me personally, I don't want people around me that are unsure of themselves, that are lukewarm, that with them their whole existence is grey area. That means you stand for nothing and you won't even do anything for anything. That's a bad place to be. Rather, and this is why when I say to certain people like racism, all of these things, it doesn't really affect me, because if you're racist, at least you're being true to yourself. Once again, I'm saying, I live at your mom's house. Send it there. I live there. Do you understand? I live under the Indian Ocean. Send it there. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about individuals like Sarajajajaja. You will not like a demographic of people, but you project yourself into their circumference. Why? I'm confused. Why? Why don't you go and live your life? Saraja, why don't you go under the ocean? Yeah, I know. That's why I said the Indian Ocean, G. Do you get me? But Saraja, listen, I don't know about none of them curses. We rebuke that all now. You can't come round here. What I'm gonna say, you see, the name of the live is my new YouTube channel. Take that in, yeah? Because episode 10 of the podcast, yeah, is very impactful. It's very slappy. It's very much giving, yeah? But yeah, man, until the next one. But like I said, I won't be doing no more live streams or anything on this channel. Yeah? So subscribe to Barefooted Shaman on YouTube, which is BAREFOOTEDSHAMAN. Do better for yourselves, my people, man. Because look, right now, you're worse off than AI. You're literally in a place called NPC, a non-playable character. I hope you enjoy the remainder of your day. Yeah, and just know, like I said, look, I kick back and I laugh. Look, I built. Let me show you something. Huh? I kick back, I come back, build one, and we watch a Mike Epps. Yo, Mike Epps, what else said to them rude boy? Bad joke in my run. Be a joke.